Elena didn't realize it at first, but she was on the wrong train. Elena didn't realize it at first. Everything felt normal. The quiet hum of the train, the soft rhythm of movement beneath her feet, the faint reflections in the window as the city passed by. It was just another morning, another commute, another day beginning in the same predictable way. She had taken this route many times before, or at least she thought she had. She sat by the window, her bag resting beside her, her phone untouched in her lap. Outside, buildings moved past slowly. Familiar shapes, familiar streets. Nothing that demanded attention, nothing that felt different. And yet, something was. Eleanor leaned her head slightly against the glass. Cold, grounding. She liked that feeling. It helped her stay present, or at least, she believed it did. Across from her, a man read a newspaper. 2 seats down, someone scrolled endlessly on their phone. A quiet morning train, everyone moving somewhere, everyone carrying something invisible. The train slowed, stopped, doors opened, people stepped out, others stepped in. Routine, repetition, nothing unusual. Elena didn't move. This wasn't her stop. She knew that, or at least, she assumed she did. The train moved again, and that's when she noticed something small. The next station name. It passed quickly, barely visible through the glass, but it felt unfamiliar, not completely strange. Just slightly off. Elena frowned just a little. She looked around. The same people, the same silence. Nothing seemed wrong, and yet that small detail stayed with her. The next stop came, and this time she looked more carefully. The name appeared again, clear, unmistakable, and she didn't recognize it, not at all. Eleanor straightened slightly in her seat. Her eyes moved quickly to the map above the door. Lines, stations, names, connections. She scanned it once, then again. Her fingers tightened slightly around the edge of her seat. She had taken the wrong train. The realization didn't come with panic, not immediately, just a quiet shift. A moment of stillness, as if her mind needed a second to catch up with what her eyes had already seen. She looked back out the window. The city looked different now, not dramatically, but enough. Enough that she could no longer pretend everything was the same. She wasn't where she thought she was. And more importantly, she wasn't going where she thought she was going. Elena let out a small breath, slow, controlled. She didn't rush to stand, didn't press the button, didn't move toward the door. Instead, she stayed where she was, watching, thinking, feeling, because something about the moment felt familiar. Not the train, not the place, the feeling. The quiet realization that you've been moving in a direction you didn't choose. That you've been following a path simply because it felt like the right one at the time, and only later you notice. Elena looked down at her hands, still, calm. She wasn't afraid. She wasn't frustrated. She wasn't even in a hurry to fix it. And that surprised her, because there was a time when she would have reacted immediately, stood up, changed trains, corrected the mistake as quickly as possible. But now, she didn't. The train continued, the stations passed, and Elena stayed seated. Not because she didn't care, but because for the first time, she wondered something different. What if she didn't need to correct it right away? What if being on the wrong train wasn't entirely wrong? She looked out the window again. The city had changed. Different streets, different buildings, places she had never seen before, or maybe places she had never noticed. And suddenly the unfamiliar didn't feel uncomfortable. It felt open, like a possibility. The train slowed again. Another station, another stop. The doors opened. Elena stood up this time, not with urgency, not with confusion, just intentionally. She stepped out onto the platform, looked around. Everything was unfamiliar, but not overwhelming, just new. The train doors closed behind her, and the sound faded into the distance, leaving her there, still, present, in a place she had never planned to be. Elena took a slow breath. The air felt different, lighter, or maybe that was just her. Because sometimes we spend so much time trying to stay on the right path that we forget to notice where we actually are. And sometimes it takes a wrong turn to realize that not every unexpected place is a mistake. Some are simply a different beginning.